Hi everybody, welcome to Still the Mom's Word of the Week. I'm Maria and I am still the mom. Today's March 10th, 2021, and I'm kind of excited to share this word with you today. So first question, where are my sassy girls? Oh, I see you. There you are. If you're here listening to my stories and messages, you likely have at least a little bit of sass in you because I do, and like attracts like. So welcome to the fun and the adventure that is Maria and Still the Mom. All that said, I really love this week's word because it speaks to the wide, sassy streak that I carry. Our word is jaunty, and it means having or expressing a lively, cheerful, and self-confident manner. I would not always have described myself this way. As a matter of fact, I'm an introvert by nature. And I have wondered if I can be both an introvert and lively, cheerful, and self-confident. I say you can be both an introvert and jaunty. Maybe the first thing you think of is an extrovert when you hear this word, but you extroverts can't claim this word alone. So why don't we share? Let's talk a little bit more about one piece of jaunty that is likely difficult for many of us. It's been difficult for me. And that is self-confidence. For as long as I can remember, I was a shy, quiet person from childhood on. I was sharing this with my daughter a little bit ago, and she's like, "What? You shy and quiet?" I said, "Yeah, I used to be." I can't tell you when things started shifting, but there has been a process of gaining confidence. Am I there yet? No. I'm still insecure at times, still unsure of myself. I still doubt whether I'm received as I am. I still doubt whether I've said the right thing at the right time. There are times that I wish I had been quiet, and there are times that I wish I had spoken up. Maybe you're surprised to hear me admit all of this, but you shouldn't be. Just because somebody's in front of a camera doesn't mean they're totally self-confident. But let me tell you something. God has a way of taking the shy, quiet ones and tossing them into deep water, knowing that they can swim and knowing that that's what it will take for them to fulfill the call of God on their lives. I want to share a personal story with you today. I took piano lessons from the ages of 5 to 13, and I never took voice lessons. I used to sit at the piano at the age of 13 while my mom played guitar and led worship at the church that my daddy pastored. I would watch her fingers so I would know what chords to play, and I wasn't too sure even about that, but I did the best I could. Now keep in mind, I was classically trained on the piano, so I had not learned chords. Then again, as a young adult, I found myself on the piano for a youth band. And again, I wasn't too sure of myself, but I was willing to give what I had. Fast forward to when my children were little, and they're all adults now. The Lord began telling me that I would lead worship in the church that we attended. Now, keep in mind, they already had a worship leader, so I didn't really understand how God was going to bring that to pass, but I was used to hearing the voice of God, and I was used to being obedient to what He told me, and so I began to prepare. I had never led worship, and I honestly didn't even know how to lead. I didn't know what it meant to lead a team. But I began to prepare at home, because that's what you do. You prepare in secret for what God has called you to do until He calls you into the forefront. The day came when I was on the team, I was playing and I was singing, and it was my turn to play during the altar call, which usually meant that I was just going to be playing the keyboard. But this time, our visiting speaker, pastor friend, turned to me and he asked me to lead the congregation in the song that I was playing. It was a little bit scary because not only had I never done that from the stage, it was a new song that nobody in the congregation knew. So there again, I was thrown into deep water. Did I comply? I most certainly did. I did go on to lead worship for many years, raising up those who would come behind me. God took, an unlikely shy and quiet girl, and He thrust her into His plan and purpose. And He wants to do the same for you. Will you say yes when He tosses you into deep water? Or will you wade out willingly? Either way, His grace is there for you. No life jacket needed. If you've enjoyed today's Still the Mom Word of the Week, would you please do me a favor and subscribe if you haven't already? hit the like button, the thumbs up button, and please share this with your friends. I would love to have more subscribers. I would love to get my word out so that I can be an encouragement to those of you who are out there. I appreciate you listening today. Stay tuned for next week's Word of the Week.